G'day everyone, it's me the anti-theocrat back with another one. I was hoping to get my office cleaned up, and by the way, if you're hearing background noise, there's a heater running. It has been the third or fourth fucking cold winter desert day, so in a row. There's heavy cloud cover and rain and shit going on. Don't know what's going on. I wonder if it's climate related. Nobody seems to be saying that, you know. I mean, the fires that we had at the end of last year, beginning this year, they were all fucking climate change related. I'm getting the coldest, wettest fucking winter that I've had in 10 odd years, and nobody seems to be saying climate change. Why? Why not? Anyway, other matters of hypocrisy to mention before we head into the video proper are increases in COVID being reported in ways that nobody seems to know why this is happening. Anyway, we've had our first death in a month. An 80-year-old guy, as it says here. The victim was a man in his 80s. The death brings the state's toll to 20. That's Victoria. And national toll to 103. Now, this has been talked about in the few places it is being talked about. It's not being talked about widely, but it is being talked about on the ABC. I heard it on the news this morning. And there's nobody's sure why we're having a spike. It's a mystery to everyone. Now, admittedly, guidelines have relaxed, but they're still tight enough that we're still all socially avoiding the fuck out of each other. So I don't know whether or not it's that. But has anyone fucking thought to look at those little children you let run around in the fucking street, protesting some fucking bullshit in the US that has nothing to do with them, then trying to link a death in the US to the fucking problems we've got at home as if they've got any fucking clue what's going on or how you fix it? Those retarded little fucking children could be the source of the problem. Think about it. I know at least one of the new cases is a student in a school. But no, we're being told nobody's got any fucking idea why there's an increase. Now, fuck you. I'll actually skip down here because there's not much in here. But new cases by likely source of infection. Skipping down, it says, oh, look. 300, similarly 55, because Victoria's the biggest spike. Well, similarly, 55% of Victorian cases confirmed since June 1st are likely to have been locally acquired. Probably fucking more of them, you dipshits. Compared with 4% in New South Wales. Did New South Wales have smaller protests or just fucking abolish more of the disease before it opened up and let these fucking children run the streets? Victoria is the most fucking progressive state in Australia. And I would bet it had masses of little fucking kiddies in the street protesting shit that's none of their fucking business. Now, it's all been, local, unknown. Nobody fucking knows where it came from. It's a fucking mystery. Go fuck yourselves. I'm really upset at this because this week I was meant to be getting this office back to being an office and studio. I've got a place for my fucking drum kit, and I can get my music end done. It also doubles as a fucking guest room, this room. It's busy. Alright, so it's a music studio. It's my recording studio for this shit. It's a guest bedroom. And I've got to get all of that back to being that after it's been a bloody school for homeschooling. And you bastards getting this fucking thing back up and running again. We're in double-digit infection numbers again. I think we spiked at 20 at the moment, a day. And you arseholes mean I could end up homeschooling again. Get fucked. Alright, moving on to the actual story we're meant to covering. From Feminist Current. I don't know who the fuck they are, but, you know, I do know that in here somewhere they covered the JK Rowling, and I'd say that they're a TERF site. And I, unlike the progressive feminists, don't mean TERF in a bad way. I think fucking, if any feminists are man-hating harpies with half a fucking clue, it's the TERFs. Right? They're still man-hating harpies. but at least I got half a fucking clue. So let's read this, shall we? The Karen Becky meme has officially gone too far. Yes, Karen. Would you like to see the meme's manager, Karen? Fucking hell. You couldn't have Karened it harder. You really fucking couldn't have Karened this any harder. You've taken the meme too far. Yes, Karen. Now, I found the subtitle very interesting. The male-centered progressive left has successfully made woman-hating trendy. Look, Karen, this isn't a progressive meme. This is a very centrist meme. It really fucking is. This is a centrist meme. The progressives have got no fucking idea how to set up a meme this fucking good that carries this well. I mean, I saw this article come up somewhere else and immediately recognised a Karen. And you are a fucking Karen. There's no fucking doubt about it. So I thought I'd cover it. It's a bit of a laugh. But there's nothing progressive about this. This isn't the progressive left. It is probably meant male-centered, but I know women carrying this meme as well because they understand there are fucking Karens among you. My partners know there's fucking Karens among you. They both work in public in personal services management stuff. So yeah, they fucking deal with Karens. Right? We've all met the Karen. You're the Karen. It has nothing to do with the progressive. It's not particularly male-centered. It's not about woman hating. It's about a specific mindset. About a specific group of people with a specific behavior pattern. It's the woman who goes into the supermarket and as she's passing through the checkout, she buys a fucking sweetie off the shelf. And she gets out the door and starts unwrapping it, realises she's picked up the wrong flavour. She goes back into the shop and wants a refund. And the guy says, "You've started unwrapping it. I can't give you a refund." And she says, "I want to see the manager." That's you, Karen. That's fucking you. Okay, so reading on. They've taken a tweet here as their opening thing. How the fuck does Twitter allow this video to still be up? The dude posts her license plate number. It is completely unclear what happened. There is no context. Actually, he does give you some, but we'll get there. The entire goal is to ruin this woman's life permanently over flipping him off. Well, welcome to Me Too. Welcome to fucking Me Too. So it's had 5 million views. Woo! And you've given us a link to the tweet. That's nice. And you've included the tweet because that's where this link went. So, yeah. Okay, Carlos. This Karen cut me off. Brake checked someone almost causing an accident. Carlos, you type worse than me. An accident flipped me off and called me out of my name. What? I don't know what that means. She didn't know I had time today. So Carlos had the time to follow this woman and ask her why the fuck she was flipping him off. And she Karened at him. She fucking Karened hard time. So, this website that's so high and mighty, and this Jessie Single, who are so fucking high and mighty about this woman's personal details being included, what have they done for us? Oh, look at that. They've given us the video. They fucking included it themselves. High and fucking mighty. And look at this. We get the Karen. Oh, by the way, I'm not turning the audio on for you. Carlos sounds fucking gay. Look, when I say you sound gay, that means you've got that high-pitched, over-the-top voice, thing going on. I don't care if you like arse or not, or taking or giving, I don't care. But Carlos has that voice. And she's just doing a total fucking Karen. Don't attack me, don't attack me, don't attack me. Then she runs to cover the plate on the car. Fucking fair enough. I mean, None of us like to be fucking Me Too, do we, feminist bitches? None of us like to be Me Too'd falsely. But I don't know whether Karen was in this or not. And hey, Carlos, it probably wasn't a good move to dox this woman. Not really needed. But, you know, I just don't give enough of a fuck at this point. I'm going to put this video in too, to show you what they've put in. They put in all this fucking detail. They hid nothing. Bloody Jesse hid nothing. This article hid nothing. It's all there. Today, yet another Karen video went viral online. This time, it seems a woman flipped a male driver. One Carlos, yeah, we'll give his name because, well, he did, so fair enough. Who then followed her home and filmed her as she melted into hysterics. Yeah, don't attack me! Don't attack me! He fucking was filming you dumb Karen. Posting a video online which included her home address and license plate. Over 8 million views later, welcome to Me Too. Welcome to post Me Too. You established this fucking behaviour pattern. Don't expect my sympathies. I do not think this is the right behaviour. I do not think this is how you go through life. But I've had my false accusation. I will no longer employ women because of a false accusation. I was working for another company. They walked into the company we were contracting with and told everyone I was being investigated. Everyone in the fucking office knew I was being investigated. And then I had to call the company, who were no longer giving me work. I had to call them to be told that I had been cleared by the investigation. They didn't fucking call me. They didn't call the mine I was working for or get in touch with that office and tell them I'd been cleared. Nothing. Fucking dead silence. I don't give a fuck. Me Too is a load of shit. False claims, load of shit. Carlos, load of shit. And you'll all be a fucking load of shit together. Right? That's my position on it. You created this shit. Wear it. Anyway, I'm going to do a bit of skipping and jumping here because I'm not really interested in the whole story. I just want to see how much of a Karen this woman is. The Karen meme has been misogynist from the get-go. No, it hasn't. It's not about misogyny. It's about Karens. It's totally about Karens. It's about a subset of woman with a certain behaviour pattern. Like you, Karen. From the get-go. Originated from an anonymous male Reddit user. Woohoo! An anonymous male. So you know that this Reddit user was male even though they were anonymous. They could just tick the box. You've got no fucking idea. But you're feminists, don't worry. The truth is not important to you. Fuck you, Karen, who was angry at his ex-wife named Karen. Alright, so there's a hint that maybe he was male, but maybe he was a fucking dyke too. Because don't worry, I know dykes who've had bad breakups. For taking custody of his children in 2017. Well, yeah, okay. And that became a subreddit, fuck you Karen, yeah, okay. And then the Karen meme was born, which is probably not entirely based on that situation. This guy seems to have a real beef with a woman named Karen. But the Karen meme is something very different. The Karen meme is a behaviour style. It's the woman who demands that when she comes to get her refund for her sweetie, which was the wrong flavour that she'd picked up herself, and she'd started to unwrap before realising that it was the wrong one, she comes into the shop, demands to see the manager, and demands you're fired for not immediately giving her money back. That's the Karen. That's you. This article is you Karening. Recently, the meaning of Karen was to refer to a specific. Yes, you did get there. Middle-aged white woman who is so entitled she asked to speak to the manager when perturbed, but has since morphed into specifically racist white woman who womanizes white female fragility against largely black. No. Because it can be black women as well, don't worry. It is just a subset of women. It's nothing to do with race. It's nothing to do with black men or white men. It has to do with the behaviour of these particular women. And trust me, they will target anybody. They will target children with their behaviour because they are fucking Karens. This connects to claim emotional vulnerability and tears to manipulate men. Yes, they fucking do. Yes, they fucking do. And yes, the Karens do it in such an over-the-top, blown-out way that it has become a joke. Oh, so sad. Righto. No, it has not moved into being explicitly misogynist. It's still just about behaviour of a subset of women. Becky, which originated as meaning to refer to basic white women, the Uggs wearing Starbucks, buying pumpkin slice loving kind, probably young, probably blonde, probably not working class, like Karen. Like you. You sound like a Karen. You sound like a Becky. I never found this to be particularly offensive, as I had little desire to defend boring people who love Starbucks. Oh, you don't like Starbucks. I don't like Starbucks either. Very handy in Hong Kong, the free Wi-Fi when I was there, but, you know, on the whole, no fucking love of Starbucks. Oh, by the way, a few hotels around Hong Kong. If you're in Hong Kong, a few of the hotels have free Wi-Fi in the bloody foyers. You can do that as well. So, yeah, you can actually sit outside the hotels and use their Wi-Fi. It's pretty cool. Following someone to their home, doxing, filming, harassing them because they gave you the finger is unhinged. Yes, it is. I agree. So is fucking Me Too. So is fucking Karening. And that's what I'm saying. You people are all fucking unhinged. I don't care. I mean, the guy behind this particular episode sounds gay. He's probably a male Karen. Fucking hell. I don't care. But you are such a Karen about it. This little to do with race and everything to do with progressive left has adopting woman. It's got nothing to do with the fucking progressive left. The progressive left are currently fucking shooting each other in the streets of cities in America because they think they've fucking demolished the police force. I tell you, when it all comes back hard on them, they're going to wonder what the fuck they were doing. Big time. Someone sent me this and told me they were being posted near Dufferin Mail for crimes wanted for crimes against the community. Name Rebecca, aka Becky. I'm sorry. It's just too good. Severely Becky sightings have been reported recently in the area. Several Becky. Oh, that's a good one. And you're going to fucking Karen about it, aren't you? Last week, journalist and editor Jonathan Kay, is he a male Karen too, is he? Tweeted a wanted poster he'd come across in Toronto depicting a young blonde white woman. The text below her face mocked her as a basic Becky, privileged, entitled, and unwoke. Is that why you think it's progressive left? Because it said it, because we're picking on the Beckys for being unwoke. Well, yes, the Beckys are not very fucking aware of anything in their lives, are they? God. The image that the text presents Becky as dangerous, the new enemy of the ACAB. All cops are bastards. Yes, such a Karen behaviour. Logo on the poster implies it likely was produced and distributed by young anarchist men. No, because Becky and Karen think the police are terrible. Anytime they pull her up for her behaviour or her fucking narcissism being put on display, the cops are bastards. It's got nothing to do with young anarchists. This is a centrist meme, you stupid feminist Karen. I can see you don't understand the joke. You just fucking do not understand the joke. I wouldn't be at all surprised if they were white men. Ooh, and you pick on other people for their fucking racism. Ooh, you racist. Considering the face of groups or non-groups, depending on who you are, like Antifa. No, Antifa's a group. You can pin Antifa down to a group. There's definite organisation in Antifa. But no, again, you are picking the... You do not understand the meme. You do not understand where it came from. You do not understand the use of things like all cops are bastards in these memes. The progressives don't know how to meme. This is purely based on the behaviour of the Karens and Beckys in question. Because when they act up, they end up in the hands of the police. And when they end up in the hands of the police, they scream out that all cops are bastards. And the last thing they would want is no cops. But when it's them on the getting a serve for their fucking behaviour, then all cops are bastards. You just do not understand the meme, and you're making that clear. The trend of presenting women as a threat extends beyond Becky and Karen. Women are a fucking threat. Women are a fucking threat. I already explained my false accusation, didn't I? I worked on that job in a full fucking Enviro suit with a little air conditioner pack on the back that had to have its filters changed every 2 hours because it was a dangerous work site. The only contact I had with the little bint who reported me was in the laboratory where I was showing her the procedures. Because technically, I was training her to do her job. Which is why I was the one who no longer got work out of it. Because we went to job interviews for a job, and she got the job, and I came in second. And then she got sick 2 weeks after taking the job because she's a fucking Karen. And then I had to do the job. And I learned the job no problem because I have the technical skills for that job. It was fucking a dream job for me. It was no thought at all, easy as. And I have to end up training this fucking young Karen, who then reports me for sexual fucking harassment. For what? Well, I can tell you what. We sat at a smoko table across from each other. I never sat beside her, never sat near her, never came within arm's length of her, except we were in our protective suits. Because we couldn't work that far apart from one another. I mentioned a Facebook story about Mother Teresa and missing money. And she took immediate offence. And that led to me getting a sexual fucking harassment claim. That's a fucking false claim, however you look at it. So I'm pretty sure I know what led to my claim. Because I fucking didn't touch the little bitch. Yes, I went there. So when you tell me that women are not dangerous, go fuck yourself. They are entirely fucking dangerous. I run my own business. My business is based on my reputation. I have protected that reputation meticulously for more than a decade. I've been running my business, and one little bitch walks in and accuses me falsely. It could have fucked my entire fucking business up. Because I was temping for a company who decided to run with the fucking accusation and tell everybody about it. I'm telling you, had it come out of that mine, I would have sued the fuckers. As it turns out, I didn't want to go back and work at the mine. I didn't give a fuck about the company, so I let it ride. But that could have really fucked me up. Don't fucking tell me women aren't dangerous. Get fucked. Okay. And yes, Karens are the most dangerous. Karens are the ones who want your job. And they want them for the tiniest little affronts. Like talking about missing money from Mother Teresa's fundraising activities. That is totally a fucking Karen behaviour. A few years ago, I'm going to jump. A few years ago, trans activists and their progressive allies adopted the term cis to refer to those whose gender identify matches their sex. Yeah, I don't give a shit. It's actually a term used in circles that I also don't give a shit about because they're fucking sexist arsehole studies at universities. I don't think there's any other way of putting it. The fucking shit studies that I'm glad are going to cost more to do in Australia. This is wonderful, wonderful news. I should mention it quickly. Here in Australia, the government have decided they're going to reduce the fees for STEM subjects and they are going to increase the fees for humanities subjects. Fucking brilliant. They're going to fund job ready. They're looking for job ready studies. And so they're going to do this thing. And it is fucking genius. They should double the price of all the humanities courses. Then those dumb bitches who get a feminist studies degree can all moan for the rest of their fucking lives about their HEX debts, which is our version of a student debt in Australia. This means a woman who understands she is female is a... I don't give a fuck about that. I'm afraid woman hate. This is, I'm afraid, woman hating, and it is dangerous. In the popularity of the Karen meme, it's not fucking woman hating, it's Karen hating. Okay, I have 2 life partners. I'm polyamorous, man. I have 2 female life partners. I do not hate women. I adore women. I am gynocentrism warmed up. But I also know the limitations to that gynocentrism. I understand it and I understand its limits. And I can fucking take the piss out of a Karen very nicely, Karen, without hating women. So, the popularity of the Karen meme has led people to seek out and invent Karens in order to gain followers and profit. Well, look, I don't think you need to profit from Karens, really, but who gives a shit? As I've been saying, the Me Too movement has been a source of profit for women, a source of financial gain. So if a few people make fucking money out of you Karens, I don't give a shit. I'm just so over you all. You're all the same fucking piece of crap. Yes, women can be arseholes. Yes, women can be racist. No, women are not all innocent victims. No, there's a fucking more than a few that are perpetrators. And thanks to Me Too, that only increased. But this has become much more than calling out annoying, racist or entitled behaviour. It's not about racism. It's about entitlement, isn't it? And in fact, I think it was always about more than that. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was just about fucking Karens. Karen. Look, they've spelt your name wrong. It should be Karen. Karen. More than calling... let's stop this before someone gets literally hurt. Well, yeah, nobody wants to get hurt, but hey, how many men have had their lives ruined over Me Too accusations? I'm prepared to have a few Karens have their fucking lives disturbed by this shit. I really am. I just don't give a fuck about any of you anymore. So yes, Karen, thank you for your article. It was beautifully Karen. Oh, hang on. I'm going to have to read about Karen. She's the founder and editor. Woohoo! Karen Murphy is a freelance writer and journalist. She has been podcasting and writing about feminism since 2010, so she's a newbie, and has published work in numerous national and international publications. Well, they'll print any shit, won't they? Including The Spectator, Unheard, the CBC, all the top-ranking leftist journalistic outlets. I don't know how you don't see that you are the progressives. Al Jazeera, Vice, Al Jazeera. Again, we're just naming lefty publications, aren't we? Al Jazeera is a wonderful one. It makes me wonder if the fucking Arabs are pushing the leftism to try and break the grip that, corporate capitalism has on the world, so that they can get their fucking Muslim beliefs happening over here. Al Jazeera is a wonderful fucking source of laughs. When you remember who owns it, the Globe and Mail, and more. Woo! Megan completed a master's degree in Department of Gender, Sexuality and Women's Studies. So absolutely fucking useless piece of shit at Simon Fraser University in 2012, and lives in Vancouver, BC with her dog. Karen. Totally a fucking Karen. And what a useless fucking set of qualifications, eh? The tags on this are anarchists. Anarchists. It's not the fucking anarchists, Karen. It's not the fucking anarchists. You do not understand the fucking meme. Alright, that's all I've got. It's been a fun video. I actually fucking got a laugh in this one. That was terrific. I enjoyed that. Like a good laugh. Just don't get so many since stand-up comedy's turned to shit. And for anyone who's looking for comedy skits that, you know, gave you a laugh, a comedy, can't remember, I've got no fucking idea what I'm talking about. A Comedy Unearthed or something it is. No, not Unearthed, that's a fucking ABC, that's trash. But there is some good comedy going on the internet at the moment. Take a look around. And that doesn't include the feminist websites. They're fucking they're just fucking hysterical. Alright, I've been the anti-theocrat. I'm gonna fuck off. May your gods remain fictional and functional in your lives if you need them. I'll see you in the next one.